Oh my gosh.
How's it going,
hey,
honey?
Justin's here. Yes.
Okay, hold on one minute. I
You
can't
can't
hear
hear
you.
me?
Let me turn. Yeah, I can hear
I
you.
said,
Can
hey,
you hear me?
honey, Justin's here. Can you say it yourself?
Hey, honey, it's Justin here.
That's so iconic. I love that phrase. It's kind of like,
Thank you.
it's like Paris
Or
Hilton.
how we did it. Hey, honey, it's Jeremy
Oh,
here.
yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like Paris Hilton's That's Hot. Like, you need to, like, trademark it for sure. It's so iconic.
Yeah, that's great trademark.
Okay, so we have a bunch of questions, and then I even wrote, like, a little game. If we have time, maybe we'll do that. So, first of all, how are you?
I'm doing great, honey. I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm all right. My dog just had surgery, so she's finally like recovered. Well, she's finally like recovered, but been taking care of my Chihuahua. But yeah,
That's
or
good.
Chihuahuas. But yeah, I'm good. Just spending time with family and friends. Trying
That's
not
the main
to
thing.
do too much. Cause are you still in lockdown where you are, or no? Like things are kind of weird here where it's open.
Georgia has uplifted all its restrictions and all that kind of
really?
stuff. Yeah, but you can like wear a mask in a restaurant and all this kind of stuff still. And some restaurants are still letting people, well, you know, still enforcing the mask restrict regardless of Brian Kemp's decisions on uplifting it.
Okay, yeah. All right. Well, I guess glad we're both doing good. So now the next question: what inspired you to start making YouTube like videos?
Whew. All right. I started back in 2009 making YouTube videos. I was real young. It was more of a wrestling content.
Oh, really?
And yeah, it was more wrestling content. It was like DVD reviews and all this kind of stuff back then. What inspired me was one of my friends. One time we were, you know, Bo.
Bo.
Have you seen videos with me and Bo?
Oh, I think so. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. He looked at me one time. We was going through a drive-thru, and he said, "Justin, I don't see why you don't make YouTube videos again, because, you know, you're funny, you're fun to be around, and people would love, you know, to share, you know, your videos and all this kind of stuff."
Yeah.
And, you know, it was a second thought. I was like, maybe do I want to do YouTube again? And I was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. So that's what made me start doing YouTube videos again. And then I posted one video, and that was a mukbang with Uncle Frank, and a lot of people loved Uncle Frank.
How is Uncle Frank doing? I knew he had some trouble.
Uncle Frank is he's doing good. He's currently in a nursing home. Despite the restrictions, those restrictions are still in place. We cannot still go see him and all this. But hopefully, and probably in the coming months, that we can see Uncle Frank again.
I loved like his mukbangs with you, because I just thought like the different personalities was so funny.
Yeah, and a little family history. My father and my uncle, they were like two of the best like inspirations on being funny.
That's awesome.
Like my dad would always pop a joke off or piss Uncle Frank off, make him mad, and Frank would just go off on, you know, the tyrant. And I was like, oh my goodness. And it was hilarious. So I guess I just kind of picked up from my dad, and, you know, and it just followed pursuit.
All right, this question's a little dark, but I guess it's like a real life question, so whatever. And you keep it real. So what has been one of the hardest things so far in your life that like you've gone through or been through that you could say is like the hardest thing?
Ooh.
I know it's dark. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine. Shit. But because when I was talking, I was like, this is going to be a laid back interview. I love it. The hardest thing that I went through was my mother's passing. That was a very difficult time. It was in 2009, and she was, you know, she had back problems really bad. She had a steel rod in her back that was deteriorating. And it was heartbreaking, you know, to see her not being able to sleep. And it's, you know, it just brings back a lot of memories.
I'm sorry.
And because she could only find rest wherever she could, you know, lay at. Regardless if you know, if it was in the bed or if it was in a chair or if it was on the couch. So she went to the hold on 1 minute.
Okay. This is so cool. Yeah, keep your questions coming, guys and gals. We got a lot of love for Justin. Yeah, I see some. Send your emojis. Send your heart emojis across the screen.
I had to let Barry in.
Okay.
But yeah, it was like it was a a crazy time in my life because I lost somebody that I truly loved.
Yeah.
And when she passed away, all right, Barry, don't knock the camera over. But it's like when she passed away, it's like I lost a part of my heart.
Yeah.
And it was because me and her did everything together. We went places together. We went on vacations together. We did a lot of stuff together. And it was heartbreaking to know that your mother is not there anymore to do that with. And I actually thought, by the grace of God, that she was going to be alive when they took her in the ambulance, took her to the hospital before they pronounced her dead. I thought she was going to be alive. But when the nurse came out and said, "There's nothing else we could do. I'm sorry but your mother passed away."
I'm so sorry.
And you're talking about somebody that just fell to the ground.
Yeah.
I fell to the ground, busting tears out and everything. And the saddest part is they took us into a room where my mother's body was. And they was like, "You can view the body." And they had her on like this hospital bed, and she was deceased. And just seeing her laying there, it was very heartbreaking. And we didn't get no sleep that whole entire night. So I can say that was the darkest moment in my life.
Well, thank you for sharing that. I'm sorry that was a dark question, but you always keep it real. And I'm sending you a virtual hug after that story.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, so now, how did you and Chelsea Lynn link up? Like, how did it all start?
No, you're fine. We linked up on Instagram. Okay, cool. I tagged her on an Instagram post, and she looked at me, and she loved my content because I tagged her in a post, and then I went to sleep. Next thing I know, I wake up, my phone's right beside me in the bed, and I looked at it, and I was like, "Oh my God, Chelsea Lynn just followed me." What?
That's awesome.
And I couldn't believe it. And that was like one of the most exciting times of my life as well. And she was sharing my content on her stories and stuff. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
And because, I've loved Chelsea forever. And she is an amazing inspiration to so many people.
For sure.
And to just get that follow and that, that she shared my content, it was shocking. I loved it.
Okay. So after all that, she slid in your DMs. Was she the one that was like, "We need to collab"? Did you bring it up first, or did she offer it first? Like, or you don't remember, or?
I don't remember. It's been a long time.
I just think that's so cool that she just she found or she linked up with somebody just like an up and comer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because for someone with numbers like that she has, people are kind of, I don't know what you would say. I guess you would like fake, like where they wouldn't collab with like new people. You know what I mean? Like you have to get to a certain level. Yeah. But that's why we all love Chelsea, is because she's real. She's like she recognizes something in you, and she's like, "I don't care what, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna bring you in part of my team." Like, that's dope for someone at her level to do that. I think
it's the most sweet person you will ever meet in life. She's the sweetest person. She's the funniest person, and I just love her so much.
Okay, what do we have next? Okay, well, you just kind of answered this one. What's your favorite thing about Chelsea Lynn and Libby Higgins? Because we love Libby too.
Okay, hon, hold on 1 minute. Can you redo that question? I just got a notification. I couldn't hear.
What's your favorite thing about Chelsea Lynn and Libby Higgins? Like, one of your favorite things? Because we love both of them.
Oh, goodness. They're both funny as hell.
For sure.
Let's just say that. They're both funny as hell. Me and Chelsea has a lot in common. Within country music, the types of food, because we come from a background of living in the South, the country. And it's just like a connection. The sweet personalities that they both have. the caring, the love that they give to people. That's the best I could, forever love about Chelsea and Mama Libby.
Yeah, they keep it real and they have a big heart, both of them.
They do.
That's what I love about them too. Sometimes,
and it's what you see is what you get in real life. It's no acting. It's no saying, hey, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. It's like keeping it real 100%
and I think
all the time.
I think they're kind of like, I don't know what the word is, kind of changing stuff up for comedy because, like, well, obviously I'm not a woman, so I can't speak for that, but like there's a lot of pressure for women comics to like look a certain way, do this, to, like I've seen so many interviews of other female comics saying how stressful it is to kind of like make it in the industry, but Chelsea's kind of like, I'm gonna put on a muumuu and like fuck off, like I'm gonna do what I want.
Hell
like
yeah.
fuck yeah, like I love that shit.
And the best part about it is being yourself.
Exactly.
Fuck what the haters say. Fuck what the haters do. Because at the end of the day, they're gonna hate. But guess what? We cannot stop living our lives because of the hate.
Exactly. That's what I love about you too, because you are funny, you can dance, but like also you just have a big heart. Like with your posts, like just the words you come up with whatever topic you're talking about, you can tell that you have a big heart too, and like it's really motivating, and it's just like I just love it because we need more people like you in the world, honestly.
Oh, thank you. I really do.
Okay, next question. What is it like when, like say your video with Chelsea, the one that went viral, I think it was the first one. Didn't the first one like go crazy viral? Wasn't it or maybe I'm thinking of another one.
It was the KFC chicken sandwich, and then it was, the McDonald's breakfast mukbang that we did.
So when a video goes viral, like the next day, say you go to a store, go out in public, do you notice a difference? Like, are people like, I saw you? Are people staring at you like the next day, or is it not that fast?
Where I live at, I can say where I work is where I work at. I saw more people, that sees the posts and everything, and they recognize me. But like if I'm in, where I live at, the town that I live in, you really don't see that much.
Okay.
I've been noticed quite a few times, where I live at, of course. I actually had one woman the other day. She came up to me and she was like, "Justin, is that you?" And she gave me a stare. I was like, "Yes, I'm Justin."
That's so cool.
She was like, "Oh my God, I cannot believe it." And she was starstruck. And I was like, "Honey, I'm just this regular person like everybody else."
So have you signed autographs yet? I mean, I'm assuming you have.
I have. I've signed a few autographs. Like when I do my, like Christmas cards and all that, I'll throw in an autograph. Or like when I see somebody on the street that wants an autograph, I sign it, whatever they want me to sign and stuff. But yeah, I've signed a few autographs before.
That's awesome. Okay, the next question. Chelsea always references a song that you made. Sorry, I just got a notification.
Oh, you're okay,
Chelsea
honey.
always mentions a song that she mentions it a lot through some of her vlogs. It's a song that you wrote or you sing. Can you sing a little bit of that song? And then the question is, would you ever record an album?
Would I record an album? I've always wanted to do something with music. I've always had that little intention to do something with music. I sat here and I wrote this song. And it was like, maybe July or August of 2019. And I wrote Living Life on the Road.
That's a song, yes.
Yes, Living Life on the Road. And the song really does have like a meaning. It's about like the stars that lives on the road.
Mm-hmm.
But, keeping it truthful and keeping it real, 100%. And it's like living life on the road. I do it because I love the fans. That's why I'm here today. I have watched others shine, and I have watched them fall. But I'm going to shine regardless, because tomorrow's not guaranteed.
I love it. You should for sure, like, if you know someone has a studio, get some studio time and for sure put something out. Like, I would.
Hell yeah, but yeah. Yeah, because I've been thinking about it. I've been doing some really, hard thinking. I'm thinking about just going ahead, creating like the whole song, and maybe have a hit single out.
I honestly, you should, because that song is beautiful. Like you said, it's real and like about being
Yeah,
famous and like, but in a deep way. I think it's a beautiful
yeah,
song for sure. Like you should really record
yeah,
it.
yeah. Like that, that two people can look at it. How your fans can perceive it, and how that you can look at your fans.
Mm-hmm.
That you're so grateful and humble, and that you love your fans no matter what. And then you have your fans looking up to you as being a role model
Love
for a
that.
future generation.
Okay, what do we have next? Oh yeah. Okay, so what advice would you give to anybody that wants to start a YouTube channel? Like what would be your advice?
Okay, my best advice for anybody to do a YouTube channel would be always be yourself. Create the content that you love doing. If you love to eat, create a mukbang. If you love to eat, create like a food review or something like that. If you love music, create songs that you like, and hell, put them up on YouTube. You never know, you might be contacted by like a big record company or
That's what
something.
happened to Justin Bieber, isn't it? Didn't he just put stuff on YouTube?
Yeah, yeah, because Justin Bieber started from YouTube, and then he was picked up by Scooter Braun.
Yeah.
And then hell, he met people like Chris Brown, Usher, and all that kind of all those kind of musicians. So it's always about being yourself and being humble at what you do, and are the two things that will help you start your YouTube career out.
I love that. The next question, how do you deal with hate? Like what would your advice be for other people that are different, or you know what I mean? How do you deal with it?
Okay, all right. This is how I deal with hate. Because I've learned growing up, people are going to hate you regardless.
True.
People, in my eyes, they hated Jesus growing. They hated. There were like back in the biblical days, the Romans. People hated Jesus. And my quote would be, if somebody talked about Jesus, they're going to talk about us. Jesus didn't let them interfere with what he had. We shouldn't let them interfere with what we got.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we're created different. God created us different for a reason. We're not all the same way. If we were all the same way, we would all like comedy movies. We would all like country music. But guess what? That is what's the best part about living in a big world full of diversity is, collabing, coming together as one, or helping one another. That's what we need the most today. We see so much hate in our world,
True.
wickedness, this kind of stuff, like with deaths, like with the George Floyd killing. And I'm glad that Derek Chauvin got what he deserved.
Yeah, Sam.
Because nobody should be killing nobody. In my eyes, death. If God wanted me, he should be the one to take me, not nobody else.
Sure.
But others are not going to perceive it that way. There's going to be confusion, all this kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, regardless of where we come from, we should love and accept one another as God accepted us for who we are.
Also, I feel like with hate, a lot of the times, I don't know if you would agree with me, but when someone is like trying to like make fun of you for whatever it is, I feel like a lot of the time that person is doing the hate, there's something inside of them that's wrong, and like they're hating themselves. They wish they could be like you. Like that sounds like weird, like you're trying to be conceited, like, oh, they wish they were like me. But in a way, like a lot of my situations, those people later come out gay. Those people like there's all these situations. It's really weird. Like it's their problem, honestly, not mine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because see, I had this problem growing up. This girl made fun of me in middle school because I was gay.
I know.
And I've been open for quite a while now. And this girl's like, faggot, this, that, and was making fun of me, her and her friends. But guess what? 3 years later, she came to me and she's like, Justin, I should have never called you all those words that I did because I'm a lesbian myself.
Exactly. Same situation. There was 2 dudes. I could name different altercations. Later, it came out that they were either gay and moved to another state, or they did a lot of gay stuff at parties, which I'm not shaming them for either choice because I don't care. But it's like your hate for me must have been something, you needed to work out with yourself. So I don't know. I wanted to point that out for other people too, like so they don't ever take anything to heart that's hateful, because it's like it is that other person. Like there's something wrong with them in some way, shape, or form.
Just doesn't like us because we're open, we have more opportunities, and all this kind of stuff to grow. And some people, wants to take something from us, wants to take our pride, take what we love to do or who we love, because of their hiding. They're hiding what they should be embracing and coming out and accepting the fact.
True, yeah. I just wanted to point that out, and I love that I don't love that this is happening, but I love that I can relate to you. Like, our haters both later in life came out, and it's like, it is kind of like a message to share with people. Like, don't take the hate. It's their problem, So.
Yeah, because that was, that was really weird because she made fun of me in it was 7th grade, and she came out to me in 10th grade after I moved from the school I was going to now, before I graduated. And she was like, Justin, I'm very sorry for what I've done to you. I shouldn't have done that. I was hiding the fact that I was a lesbian myself. And I was hanging out around the group of people that didn't like gay people.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to fit in with those people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I even told her, I was like, honey, you cannot be being around a group of people that hates gay people, and when you know that you're a part of the LGBT community, because that's going to make your self-esteem low. You don't want to do nothing. You're going to take it. Hell no. Get away from that group and just be yourself. And that's what she did.
Yeah.
She took my the next year, 11th grade, she came out. She had a girlfriend, all this kind of stuff. And the haters moved on, and she prevailed. She got her grades up, and she started living life to the fullest.
I love that.
And I love
it. Okay, next question. Sorry, my lighting is so bad, and I'm trying to read this.
No, honey.
No, but first of all, thank you for real for being my first guest. I don't know if I'm gonna do this again. Hopefully, I've always wanted to do this, and you're my first guest, and this is awesome. So I love you. Second,
love you too.
The next question is, do you believe in aliens, and would you bottom for an alien if one was attractive?
Man, alien. Hell yeah, I back that thing up real quick. Dick.
Oh shit. So yes, you would. You kind of cut out. Okay.
Yeah, I would definitely bottom for some green dick.
Okay, that'd be fun. Next question. Where is your all-time favorite place to eat? Like, if you could only choose one place forever.
Ooh,
it's a hard question.
One place. Only one place.
Yeah, only one for the rest of your life.
I would say, well, they always say go big or go home. I'm going big. Probably Golden Corral.
Okay.
Because you got a lot of options to choose from.
Yeah, that's a good choice. Okay, what is one of the most annoying things about being famous? I guess besides the hey.
Oh.
Okay, we'll be right back. Justin's gonna go do something. Share this video if you guys are liking this interview, or keep asking questions and posting comments. This is my first episode. Thank you for tuning in.
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. Besides hey, like what is the most annoying thing about being famous? Besides hey, is there anything else, or is it all great?
It's all great.
Really? Okay.
It's all great. I know we might get some hate comments every now and then, but making content, producing content for you guys, that is the main thing that I love. Whether it be TikTok, YouTube, or hell, doing like Facebook Live or Instagram Live. One thing that I do, I love interacting with each and every one of you, because my thing is, it's kind of like a job. We're doing it for the people.
Yeah.
Make sure people has a good laugh. We want to make sure they have great quality content to watch, and it's all about the people. And whether whatever reputation you go in, whether you're in retail, whether you're in the entertainment industry, always remember it's the people that helps makes us who we are today.
Oh, I like that. That's a cute answer. I'm getting to the bottom of my questions, but this is going great. Okay. Have you ever had a threesome? No?
I would definitely love
Okay, so you haven't yet, but you're down.
I've never had a threesome.
Who would be your dream threesome? Like right now, you got to pick right now.
If I had to pick two people, Justin Bieber, Austin Mahone.
Oh, shit. That'd be fun. Are you going to film it? Upload it to OnlyFans?
You never know.
Oh, shit. Okay, what would you like to accomplish career-wise? Like what are your career goals? I guess you'd say, like, what would you like to do for sure?
My goals. I would like to get to 100K on YouTube. I want to try to get to 1 million on TikTok. And heck, you never know. Maybe down the road, win a few Oscars. Never.
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh wait, speaking of acting, didn't you get a TV show?
Actually did.
Tell me
Actually
about
was
it.
picked up. William Butler. We call him Billy. He's also played in what's Billy played in?
Oh, yeah.
Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah.
The 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Libby,
The list goes.
Libby actually, I'm sure it just did. Well, she did a movie last year with him or something, a Halloween movie. Okay.
Halloween movie. That was freaking awesome.
Hell yeah.
I want to watch that one. So I'm going to watch that one probably in a couple of days. And shit, I love Billy. He's an amazing person. And shit, I cannot wait to hang out with him when we start filming at the very end of May.
So can you talk about your character, what you're doing, or is it all secret? You don't have to ruin it if you...
Oh, no, honey, you're fine. The character is going to be pretty good. His name is going to be Ray Ray.
Okay.
That's going to be my name. My name's going to be Ray Ray in the hit TV show. And it's going to be about a doll named Baby Oopsie.
Okay.
I messed up the name earlier this week. I call it Baby Whoopsie. It's called Baby Whoopsie. Okay. And it's off of Demonic Toys. If you guys have never seen that,
yes.
It's going to be off of Demonic Toys. They got like the 1992 version. The one that Billy helped with was the 2010 version. And now we're going to have Baby Oopsie from Demonic Toys.
So what you're going to be starring in is a horror movie or a horror show?
Yeah. Yes.
That's awesome.
It's a horror/comedy show.
I was actually an extra in a horror movie, and it was like an indie film, whatever. It took for so long for it to like come out eventually. And I remember I was so nervous. I was like, oh my God, this is my big break. Like making a joke of it because I'm an extra. I'm not even really a starring role. So I go to the premiere of this movie and guess what? My scene's not in it at all. Yeah, so but it was a fun experience, like to be behind the scenes and see all the camera and, you know.
That's
good, but I'm pissed
honey.
They cut my scene. But
yeah, you got starring some more things.
Okay, those are pretty much all my questions. Your fan questions, let's get to those. Well, you have a fan named Alan who just wanted me to send you this message. He said,
okay.
He said, tell Justin Alan next to the Detroit Zoo says hi and that he loves you. That's
Aw,
Alan.
thanks. Really do appreciate that, honey.
Sarah Renee, she said she wants to know what is your advice, like how to get through a breakup? Like, what's your advice to get through a breakup?
Okay, because I had a breakup 5 years ago. I know I haven't been in a relationship in that damn long, but it led to cheating. It led to doing drugs, on his behalf. And I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm done. You're gonna cheat around on me. You're gonna love me on Saturday, beat me on Sunday. Fuck no, I ain't having that shit. So I dumped his ass.
Oh, yeah.
And I do admit that I went 1 month without, feeling the urge to eat. I felt so disgusted. I felt like I didn't want to do anything. Because the only thing I did was work, come home, go to sleep. That was about it for a month.
Mm-hmm.
And like, do I want to keep repeating the same shit every damn day? So I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm over him. And it's hard. It's hard to get over somebody. But at the end of the day, you have to find what you like best, whether it be music, movies, hanging out with friends, that will help get your motivation going and get your mind off that person. That is what helped me out, and I hope it helps you out too, honey.
I love that. Okay. Aubrey asked, what are your favorite, like, personal care products, like your go-to personal care products and your go-to favorite snack?
Ooh. My favorite products would have to be probably Shea Moisture.
Wait, what did you say? What did you say?
Is Shea Moisture.
Okay.
Yeah, I love those products. Those products are, will help with your acne and stuff if you have that type of problems. And my favorite go-to snack would probably be anything sweet. Like, like maybe a Three Musketeer or something like that.
Do you like ice cream cake?
Ooh, like birthday cake?
Yeah, but it's ice cream cake.
Yeah. We have one at where I work at. It's called Edie's ice cream. It's birthday cake. Shit, I swear I can like eat 2 of those in a week.
Okay. Okay, so I was
big.
What? You cut out.
I said not the little one, but the big one. I'm not the big one, but the little one.
Okay. Okay, so I was trying to be like Ellen DeGeneres, like how she does games.
Hey, honey.
So this is like we're gonna see how this goes. So because you love sweet tea and you hate unsweet tea, the game is called sweet tea or unsweet tea. So basically, I'm gonna say random words, random things, and if you like it or you fuck with it, you gotta say sweet tea. If you hate it and you're like, what the fuck, you gotta say unsweet tea. Okay.
Ooh, I'm loving it.
Okay. This is so random and ridiculous, but whatever. Okay.
Let's do it.
Pickles.
What kind?
Oh gosh, I don't know. What kind do you like?
Now I only fuck with bread and butter.
Okay.
I don't do that deal.
Well, that's a hard one then. So, well, okay. So it's kind of like bread and butter is sweet tea. All the others are unsweet tea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
Orgies.
Oranges.
Orgies. Like a lot of people having fun.
Okay, you was cutting out. I can say sweet tea.
Okay. Oh, this one I think I know because I follow you on TikTok. Twerking, sweet tea, unsweet tea. Hooking up with your friend's crush, someone your friend likes, like sleeping with them.
That's a big no. Unsweet tea.
Yeah, respect. Okay, hooking up with your friend's grandpa, sweet tea, unsweet tea. I mean, honestly, will they be mad, Well, if your friend's not mad, live life. Why not?
That's right. That's true.
But it's your answer. You tell me what you think. He's nice looking now. Sweet tea.
Okay.
This is, I don't even know why I wrote this down. Wet socks, sweet tea, unsweet tea.
Wet socks.
Like if your socks are wet, do you love it?
Unsweet. I gotta have my dry socks.
Okay. For sure. Doritos. Sweet tea?
Which kind?
Oh shit, Justin. Nacho. You hate
sweet tea.
Okay, so ranch you like or you hate? Ranch you hate?
I hate the ranch.
Okay, Four Locos. Sweet tea or unsweet tea?
Oh shit.
It looked like you loved them on Chelsea's Instagram.
Give you a heart attack. Hell, all. I would say sweet tea.
You like the Four Locos? That was the craziest Instagram story ever.
Give me a little bit. Now I ain't gonna chug the whole damn ball down in 2 minutes.
Shout out to Smoking Cigs because she brought the Four Locos. We love her. Okay. Whipped cream on your nipples. Sweet tea, unsweet tea.
Definitely sweet tea. Definitely.
For sure. You know how to party. Golden Girls.
Sweet tea.
For sure.
Gotta love Sophia.
Oh, she's the best. This one is, I don't even know why I wrote it down. I know the answer. Austin Mahone.
Oh, definitely sweet tea.
Would you pour sweet tea all over him and lick it off?
I sure would. And I'll up too.
Holy shit, I love you. Road trips.
Sweet tea. Ain't nothing like a good old road trip.
Texting and driving.
Definitely unsweet tea.
Don't do that, guys. Grandmas.
Sweet tea.
Libby Higgins.
Sweet fucking tea.
Go support everyone. Go follow Libby Higgins. Buy her merch. We love her.
Go follow Mama Libby.
Yes, she's a queen. Elvis. I don't know why I put these. We all know the answer.
Oh, honey, I can do this all night.
Nude beaches.
I've never been to one, but I have always been interested in going.
Would you go nude to a nude beach? Or I don't think I could do that yet. Maybe one day.
Maybe one
we'll
day.
We'll go together.
Okay, yeah.
We'll put it on OnlyFans. Like a vlog going.
Yeah, by the time we do that, it'll be called Only.
Okay. It would be fun though. Okay. Sports. Sweet tea or unsweet tea?
Cute man, sweet tea.
And then it says fan. Oh, these are the fan questions. Oh,
Okay.
I thought it said fans is like, do you love your fans? Obviously, sweet tea.
Most definitely sweet tea.
No, but that was the fan questions. So yeah, that was all my questions. Is there anything you for sure want to tell people about you or what's coming up or what you do? Anything I missed?
You you have any more? Or like, does anybody in the comments section have any more questions?
Yeah, leave your comments before we do get off here, because I know I probably missed a bunch of comments. I don't know. Guys, keep leaving questions. The first question I see, I'll ask. But
okay, honey.
But no. So go check out Justin on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. What else are you on? Like, are you on everything? YouTube. And then you have merch.
Correct. I got merch. I'm also on Cameo as well.
Cameo. And
got TikTok. And if you guys want to follow my Facebook page as well, I sure would appreciate that. 1,000. I'm trying to get into 10,000 at least. And but yeah, honeys, I actually loved it. Loved hanging out.
Someone named Amanda says favorite way to eat eggs.
Favorite way to eat eggs? Scramble with cheese.
Hell yeah. When will you get a license and a car? Do you talk about that a lot? Or no?
and I also can, understand where they're coming from. I do have my learner license.
Okay.
Back in 1997, my brother, I know I don't talk about this a lot because I get very emotional as well, but my brother passed away due to a drunk driver, a drunk transfer truck driver. He worked his shift at Waffle House for 24 hours because people kept calling out and stuff. So he had to keep working until, they finally got some help in there. So he went in that for his shift that morning at 7 o'clock, and then he left 7 o'clock the next morning. What kind of company makes somebody work 24 hours? That's stupid. So then he got in his truck and came on home. So he suddenly fell asleep on the steering wheel, of course. And but by that time, he was driving straight, and then he was hit by a drunk truck driver head on. So that knocked him all the way into the ditch. And then he passed away 2 years later. The drunk driver did, because of the trauma and stuff that that happened, and he never felt the same way again. Me and my dad and the drunk truck driver, they talked and all this kind of stuff, and he also went to jail for what he did, and it was the most horrific thing that could happen in our family. To just be hit head on in a truck, be knocked into the ditch, and hit a tree was very horrible. And my family, growing up, my dad didn't want to teach me because of the fact that he lost a son due to a car accident. And so after my dad passed, my uncle didn't want to do it as well, because he later came out and told me that's the reason why that me and your dad didn't want to teach you how to drive, is because we don't want to wake up the next morning and find that he lost another son like he lost his son.
That's so sad.
So that's the reason why they didn't want to teach me how to drive. So, but right now I'm working on getting my license. I got my learners already. So, but yeah, I'm working on them though. So that's the main thing.
Okay. Hell yeah. Have you ever tried contacts? Someone wants to know. Do you like contacts or do you like your glasses?
All right. Well, see, I have a lazy eye, and the muscle will not strengthen up for me to lift my eyelid to get my contact in there or take them out.
Oh, wow.
So that's the reason why the doctor didn't want me to wear contacts, because I even asked my the eye doctor, could I wear contacts? He was like, no, I wouldn't recommend that, and I would just recommend you wearing glasses, because it would be harder for you to wear contacts than glasses.
Okay, any more questions? Keep them coming. And then I was going to ask you, do you know when you're going to see Chelsea, Libby, and all them next? Because I know they're on tour, so you're going to go to any of the show dates?
I don't know. I might make a pop-up visit every now and then. We never know. With my work schedule and working, and then also got, filming coming up as well. So I don't really know right off the top of my head, but I know that I'll most likely come out to maybe a show or
I was
something.
trying to get tickets to Ohio, because that was the closest to Michigan, and I waited up to get the tickets that morning, I remember, and I went to go check the website, and it was sold out so fast. I was like, damn. Yeah.
But don't worry, I'm sure Chelsea will also be having some more shows as well.
Yeah, for sure. Michigan, when they come to Michigan, for sure I have to go. I don't know if there's any more questions. Let me see. Triple H or Stone Cold?
Triple H or Stone Cold. Damn, both great Attitude Era wrestlers. Going with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Okay. I want to ask you, do you know who, well, you probably do. Do you know who China is, the wrestler?
Mm-hmm.
What were your thoughts about her? Were you a fan?
My thought about her, she was an amazing wrestler in the ring. I actually felt sorry for her because when Triple H betrayed her and went with Stephanie McMahon, because see, her and Triple H was going together before Stephanie, but and then something led to her not being in the WWE anymore.
Can I tell you? Supposedly, like, a sex tape leaked or whatever, and the WWE like shamed her like hardcore for it. Which, if you really deeply think about this whole situation, it's really sad because like her character, her China character, was owned by the WWE, so like merchandise, all that stuff, like they're making all this money off her character. But then as soon as they let her go, like she doesn't have the rights to any of that merchandise or like stuff like that, if that makes any sense. So she was just like out there, thrown out there with this name, but like now she can't even use like that image or make money off. Like the whole situation was really fucked up what she went through, honestly.
And I'm glad that they finally put her into the WWE Hall of Fame.
Me too. I actually met her in Ohio, and she was honestly, sorry to cut you off, but she was one of the sweetest people, honestly, so far that I've ever met. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, she was just so kind and sweet, hugged me right away. And, like, she passed away within, like, a few months after I met her, and it was sad.
And didn't she, like, in China or somewhere? Not China, but, like...
Japan or Tokyo.
In Tokyo.
One of them. She was actually teaching, I think, English to students there, which is kind of cool when you think about that.
Yeah.
But she was honestly badass, so rest in peace to China, because she's dope. And I'm glad I got to talk to you about that.
Oh, you're welcome.
I always wondered if you were a fan of her or not.
Yeah, I've always been a fan of China, most of the Attitude Era. And you know, like these new wrestlers and all that kind of stuff is, I don't want to say it's very hard to sit down and watch, but like when you're so used to seeing the wrestlers from back in the day, like Rey Mysterio or, you know, like the big names, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, list goes on and on. But until, like, for the wrestlers now, it's like, I really don't know who the heck they are. And it's very kind of hard to finally get into the groove of watching it.
People are saying Joni is the best. China, yes, she
yeah,
for real. Any more questions? I'm trying to check real quick. Favorite WrestleMania 37 match? Bad Bunny killed it. Does that mean anything? I'm not a wrestler, dude, so I don't know what that means.
Yeah, Bad Bunny. He's like a rapper.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I know him.
Yeah, and he was on WWE for like 2 to 3 months.
Oh.
He took on him and Damian Priest took on The Miz and John Morrison at WrestleMania, and boy, Bad Bunny killed the shit. I loved it. My favorite match of WrestleMania 37 would have to be the triple threat match. Edge versus Daniel Bryan versus Roman Reigns. That was a good match.
Favorite tag team of all time? Is that a wrestler too? Wrestling stuff?
DJ X. Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Best damn tag team ever. I love them.
Can we take a screenshot on here? Like a picture?
Sure.
Let me see. Okay, wait. Wait, let me do mine up. Okay. Tell me when you're ready, or I'll count to 3.
All right.
On 3, we're going to do a pose, okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think we'll do another one.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Perfect. All right, Justin. Well, thank you so much. How long have we been on here? I can't even see. Oh, we did an hour. Hell yeah.
Oh, shit. Awesome.
So thank you so much, for real. Like, I really love you and you're
Oh, I love you.
Thank you so much for supporting my first show or episode.
Hell, I'll be back multiple times if you want me to.
When you need to promote anything, let's just do this.
Hell yeah, let's
or just do it for fun.
Yeah, let's do it for fun.
But yeah, everybody go follow Justin, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, everywhere. Just Google Justin and support his merch.
Oh.
Anything else I forgot? I hope you record an album soon, for real.
Yeah, I got to get that living life on the road out soon.
Yes. All right, and then go support my merch if you want. Justin's wearing a shirt.
Oh, yes. Support Jeremy Dolce's merch.
And then buy Justin's merch, like I said, and then buy Libby's merch, Chelsea's merch, buy everyone's merch. We support everyone. Right. That's nice and has a good heart. All right. Anything else you want to say?
And that's about it, honey.
All right. Thank you so much and have a good night. And I'll Instagram you.
Love.
Bye, honeys.
Bye, honey.
Iconic.